I'm making a cheesecake today using Blue Hill sweet potato yogurt. I've already made the crust using a little bit of graham crackers, pecans, and sugar. Added melted butter, pressed it into a springform pan, and baked just for about 10 to 15 minutes. First, we have to prepare the pan. I'm just going to wrap it in a few layers of aluminum foil. I'm just gonna kind of crimp it along the outside, getting a really tight seal. And this is important because when we are ready to bake our cheesecake, we're gonna put it inside of a water bath. And when you're crimping, really get it close to the edge of the pan because the cheesecake filling is gonna come pretty high up. All right, now let's get to the filling. So you can't have cheesecake without cream cheese. Add the cream cheese into the bowl of a stand mixer. You use both granulated sugar followed by confectioner's sugar. To help the cheesecake thicken, we're also gonna add cornstarch. We're gonna start blending it on about low to medium speed, just until the sugars start to incorporate. We'll be doing a lot of blending while making the cheesecake, but I promise it will be worth it in the end. Now we'll turn up the speed so we can get the cream cheese and the sugar nice and fluffy. We're gonna add 2 6-ounce containers of the Blue Hill sweet potato yogurt, which is made with maple sugar, and those flavors really complement this cheesecake. You wanna blend until the yogurt and the cream cheese mixture looks nice and smooth. Next, we're gonna add eggs. I'm gonna start with 3 whole eggs. Go ahead and crack and add into our bowl. To really make it nice and rich and creamy, we're gonna incorporate additional egg yolks. I'm gonna add these one by one into the bowl while it's mixing, just to make sure it gets nice and even. Next, we'll add the flavoring agents into our cheesecake. Start with vanilla extract and cinnamon. To really bring out the flavors of the cheesecake, we're gonna add a little bit of sea salt. Just quickly incorporate those. It smells so good. We roasted some sweet potatoes in the oven until they got nice and tender, and then pureed that in a blender. And the sweet potatoes are also gonna give it a really beautiful orange color. And we're gonna blend one last time. This you wanna let go for about 2 minutes, so make sure everything is really nice and smooth. Now we're ready to add the filling into our crust. When you add your filling into your crust, it is gonna come up much higher than the crust itself. So once you've added all of your filling into the crust, you kind of wanna move the pan around a little bit so it's nice and even. The key to having a perfect cheesecake is baking it in a water bath. So you're gonna submerge your springform pan in a pan surrounded by water. That way when it bakes, it steams and you have that perfect consistency. Now my cheesecake is ready to go into the oven, which I've already preheated to 350 degrees. It's gonna bake for an hour and 30 minutes. I knew the cheesecake was done when I saw this really beautiful golden brown crust on top. Removed it from the oven and allowed it to cool, and then I chilled it in the refrigerator for 4 hours. I'm so excited to see the beautiful color, the orange, and the crust, and I cannot wait to eat it.